What's up everyone, Daniel here. It's time to review the series premiere for Better Things, which is Season 1, Episode 1, titled Sam/Pilot. Spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 2 minutes to recap it. Then I'll give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. Also, I just want to let you guys know, over the next 3 months, I will be reviewing over 43 TV shows, and Better Things is only the third one out of the 43. So in the beginning, we see our main character, Sam, and her daughter, Duke, in the mall. And Duke is actually crying because she wants a pair of earrings. They're $6, and this stranger is just looking at Sam, and she's like, "What? Do you want to buy the earrings? They're $6. She already has one just like that at home." And I think anyone who watches this first scene can really relate, because even if you're a parent and your kids are going to cry if you go into a store and like, "I want that candy, no," no, and then they start crying and everything, like, no, shh, no. And then the thing is that's what I mean, when I was a kid, I used to cry all the time when I want the Cheetos, and I never got the Cheetos, and I was really sad about that. But still, anyone could relate to this scene, so I kind of like how that opening started there. And then it jumps to the next day and everything. She's going for school supplies, and she's with her daughter, Max. She has 3 daughters, so this one, the second, is Max. She's the oldest, and she asks for weed. I never went through that phase there. Like, "Hey, Mom, can I get weed?" Just out of nowhere. And she says no. She says, "Keep everything to yourself. Don't tell me that." And she's like, "Well, I'm honest with you. If I had sex, I'd tell you." And she's like, No. Keep that to yourself. You got to keep that stuff from her, man." So anyway, she puts Duke to bed, which again, when Duke was crying for the earrings and everything. So, Duke is so cute because she's like the youngest one and everything. And she's like, "No, Mom, come to bed," and everything. And "I'm not going to lie down." She lay down. She ended up falling asleep. She had a lot to do. Who knows how long she ended up sleeping in that bed for. Obviously, it's the middle of the night when she wakes up. But Max has friends over even during the middle of the night. Sam does voiceovers. Our main character, they don't really explain it so much, but they kind of show it, how she's at this voice booth and everything, and she's doing this animation. So I guess she's in the TV business or animation business as well, making films or TV, whatever she's doing. So there's this unknown guy that texts her. Obviously, she knows who it is, but we don't. We end up seeing him very little, just from his face grabbing her in a flashback. So an old flame is coming back to town, I guess. Frankie wants her clit cut off. Frankie is, I guess, the middle child. Short hair, comes in, like in Africa at 13, they cut your clit off and everything. And she's like, and she was actually like, she pressed something about like MILFs or stuff, or like mature ladies, and then it went to the porn site and everything, and she closed in. Again, another relatable thing, not that, but another relatable thing is knocking on the door, like, "Don't come in," and they end up coming in. I think everyone could relate to that as well. Yeah, so that's something else. She's shooting a scene, which I think was John Wesley Shipp at the end of the episode. Was that the original Flash? Was that Wesley Shipp in the room? I think so. Anyway, like, they're doing this scene and it involves sex and everything. She has to spread her legs, and the director's like, she's like, can we cut this scene out? Like, this whole thing, I don't like that. Like, the director, the guy's like, "The funny scene?" That's it, man. That's it. She has to end up doing her. I don't know whether she either does it or not, but she ends up blocking. And at the end, it says something like, "This is dedicated to my kids," or whatever, on the screen. So that's the episode there, episode 1. Now on to the pros and cons. First and foremost, my favorite thing about the show so far is the characters. Now, from the looks of it, Sam is a single mom. And even though I'm not a mom, obviously, I know how hard a single mom works, because my mom has not had no man to help her financially for many years. Since I was born 18 years ago, she's been doing this by herself. And I know I've said this about 100 times already, but it is true. This show is very relatable. Now, Louis C.K. directed this episode as well. He produces, writes, he's co-created it. As always, he does a really, really nice job. For the most part, the pacing is really good. The only thing that sucks is that 30 minutes goes by real quick. And also, one of my favorite scenes from this episode is when she was texting the guy, and then the guy, like, it loaded, like he's texting, and then it stopped. And then it came back, and then it stopped, and then, like, it came back. Made me chuckle. Now, 100%, I thought this premiere was really, really good. It's kind of hard to find cons within a 30-minute show. But if I had to nitpick, this is what it would be. Like I said a few moments ago, the pacing was really good throughout the pilot, but the scene where she's texting the guy, even though it's funny and everything, the flashbacks and the guy grabbing her and everything, that was kind of that slow-paced of the pilot as well. The scene where she's going to do an audition and then that girl's there and she's like, oh, that's that girl, and then she leaves. Really, again, no explanation there. Again, nitpicking if there was really no explanation within that scene. Why do they hate each other? Why don't they like each other? She was going to audition and then she ended up leaving. So just, little stuff like that. Also, they showed Duke and Max a lot, but they really didn't show Frankie that much, only in like 1 or 2 scenes at most. Obviously, it's hard to do a lot of stuff in 30 minutes, but you would think since Max got a good, decent amount of time, and definitely Duke, they would give Frankie, enough time in the premiere as well. But other than that, I'm giving Better Things, the series premiere, a B+. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smack that like button. You could comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about the episode. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Love to hear your thoughts on it. You can share this review with your friends and hit that subscribe button for more Better Things reviews from me. Every Thursday night, I'll be uploading Better Things review. Thanks again. Remember, you can just subscribe. It's free. It's free, man. Free. The best things come free. Join the Big D Nation. And the road to 500 has begun. Let's make it happen, guys. Till next time, bye-bye.